If you're not getting any views, it's not that your SEO is wrong. You just may not be crafting the perfect title that can get your products visible and clickable. And if you're not focusing on the first line of your title, you might be missing out on a huge opportunity to get specific people to click on your listing and start making sales. So in today's video, I want to share with you how to create a winning title, and more specifically, how to make sure that the first line of your listing is targeting specific people who are ready to purchase now. All right, so I like to think about Etsy titles truly broken into three spaces. First line of the listing, the middle part of the listing, and the last part of the listing. And as easy as that may sound to be broken down, Etsy puts a lot of SEO value in the first part of your listing. And this is where you want to be as specific as possible. The reason is when you look on Etsy and specifically in the search results, all of your listing title is not going to show up. Just truly the first line of your listing will be visible. This not only helps you identify where you need to be more specific in your title, but also what the customers are going to see when they search up. And this beginning of your title is also relatable to what people type into the Etsy search bar. Etsy is a search-based platform. That means people are able to find you based upon what they type in. And if we're being very generic or not that clear in our title, especially in the first line of our listing, then we're missing out on the power of crafting a specific title that is geared towards a specific person who is ready to buy now. There's two things you want to think about when you are crafting your title to really get the first line of your listing as best as possible. And the number one question you should ask is this: who is it for? When you are designing your product, you should, of course, create an amazing design. But if no one can find your design, it's not going to sell anyway. So just as much as we put emphasis on creating a top design, we also need to think about who would search for this product, who would buy this product. So the first line of your listing should target who is going to purchase this product. So think about who is it for, what type of occasion or season would someone be purchasing this product? Can this be tied to a profession, a hobby, a certain interest? And is there a popular phrase that's tied to my design? If we can answer these specific questions, then we'll be able to begin to craft a perfect title line for our Etsy listing. The second thing we want to do is ask, what are these people typing in to find similar products? And the great part about this is that you don't have to guess about this part. You can go into Etsy search bar and type in some phrases associated with your listing, associated with your niche, and see what is being auto-populated in the Etsy search bar. If you are seeing things pop up in terms already being spelled out for you, Etsy is telling us that this is what people are typing in. If it's being auto-populated in the search bar, that's a great thing. But the cool part about this is that we can go a step further and actually find some micro niche terms. That means things that people are typing in specifically geared towards our niche that we can use. So when we actually see the results of our specific niche, we can go and see the top listings on the first part of the page. And I like to go and open up 3, 4, even 5 of these listings that are showing bestsellers, because there's something about their title that is bringing in that specific shopper to make sales. And if you haven't heard yet, sales are made in these specifics. So no, I'm not talking about copying titles, because I don't believe that's going to be the best strategy for you. But learning from these top listings specifically to target what niche phrases they're using in the beginning of their title can be extremely helpful. So for instance, if I'm creating a design that's focused on a floral mom shirt, then I want to go further into this space on Etsy and look at the first line of the listings of these top selling products and see, number one, what niche phrases are they using? How are they describing what the product is? Can I use any terms in my title that's relatable to what my product is? And second, what are the product category keywords are they using? Now, when I talk about product category keywords, I'm talking about the many ways you can describe what your product is. People type in different terms for the same product. And if you're not thinking about how to actually maximize this space by using multiple product category keywords, you could be missing out on some sales as well. So we definitely want to think about what niche terms are they using that is hyper-focused and hyper-relatable to my product, and how are they pairing that niche phrase with category keywords that I can use as well. So are they using Flora Mama as a niche phrase? And are they using T-shirt as a category key phrase? Are they using custom Flora Mom as a phrase for their title? And are they using T-shirt, the whole word, as a product category keyword? Both niche phrases and category key phrases are going to be combined together. And we want to be as hyper-focused as possible in regards to the first niche term we use, because it has to be extremely relatable to what we're selling. Again, think about what these other top shops are doing and how can you learn from them to craft a winning title that's focused on the specific niche you are designing for. So let's go back over this very quickly. I know that was probably a lot. When you're designing your product, think about who that product is for. And really, honestly, when you're in product research, that should really encompass two things, just not the design, but also the keywords you should be using. So here we are with our design. We go into Etsy search bar, see what's been auto-populated. And then from there, we go further into our micro niche results to see what are the listings doing on the first line, what are the top search results showing up, and what are they doing as far as niche terms and category phrases they are using for the beginning of their title. And here's the cool part. If you are doing like me, creating multiple products within the same niche, then as you're studying these terms and you're learning from different product listing, the niche title or the niche phrase and the category key phrases, you're going to have a bucket list of items to use multiple times over in your title that you can reconstruct and rebuild out to be specifically geared towards your listing. So the whole point here is don't reinvent the wheel, but also don't copy the title. We want to learn from top listings, see specifically what the niche phrases are being used, and how can I craft a title that really showcase what my product is, who is it for, what profession, occasion, hobby, interest is it targeting, and how can I craft a niche key phrase with a category key phrase that is specifically geared towards what that product is. Now, the cool part about this is that majority of the work is done, right? As we start building out the rest of our title, we can start being more generalized in regards to what we're using and who we're selling to. And as you're working through your title and working down to the other parts, you want to broaden out your search phrases, broaden out your niche phrases to target a more generalized audience. Still thinking about niche key phrases and category key words you can tie in together. I have built a tool that will craft the perfect Etsy title and tags for you. It is in my Creative Prompt AI tool. This is a tool I built for my Etsy community to make it really easy for anyone in my membership to really feel confident about their titles and tags. And this tool is really exciting because the only thing you have to do here is put in a couple niche phrases you found from top listings and click one button, and just in a matter of seconds, the Smart SEO tool will build 2 winning titles for you, as well as a keyword set and a great description that's packed with Etsy SEO. And the cool part about this is, let's just say, for instance, you're still struggling with understanding what niche phrases you need to use. You can simply upload your design into the Smart SEO feature, and the Smart SEO will analyze exactly what your design is, and it'll craft the title for you just by analyzing your design. So truly, it is a win-win for you to really help you understand how titles are to be made. Now, if you do want to get access to my Creative Prompt tool and be a part of my Etsy membership community, I'll make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below, as I provide coaching, online classes, my 80 video course series that will walk you step by step of how to build a successful Etsy business, and of course, being a part of our amazing community that have access to my creative AI tools to help them sell well online. If you want to get access to all that, simply check out my link down below, and I can't wait to see you a part of my membership community. And check out this next video here where I share with you another helpful strategy if you are struggling getting views or making sales on Etsy. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I'll see you in the next video.